Hi everybody, today I'm going to be doing a really quick tutorial on brows. I think brows are one of the most important and overlooked sometimes aspects of the face when you're doing makeup. Generally people pay most attention to the eyes because that's what they want the focal feature of their makeup to be. But if people are staring at your eyes, your eyebrows not too far away from that. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention and giving some love to those brows as well. So I'm just going to share with you a few tricks that I do for my own brows and for my clients. I hope that they're helpful to you, but if not, send me some comments. Let me know what you do with your brows. I do my own brows like plucking, I don't wax. So basically my rule of thumb is there's 3 points to the brow, and I go with these 3 points for plucking, filling, shaping, etc. So my point of reference, I've already filled this brow. This brow is non-filled, so I'm going to show you how to get this effect on the other side. But the 3 points, your starting point is always the inside of your eye. I never want my brow to go past this point here, point number 1, angle it out a bit. Never want it to go higher than this peak here, that's the angle, and I never want it to go past about here. That's the farthest I want my brow to go. And when I'm plucking, I always do the 3 points. Usually with an eyeliner, I'll just do the 3 points. And then to shape them, I will just put a thin line underneath my brow, under those points, and I'll know to pluck underneath those points. I hope that makes sense. So the product that I like to use, there are many products out there that you can use for brows. I like to use a pencil, but you can use shadow, you can use eyebrow wax. There are lots of different things that you can use. They even have I know at MAC they have eyebrow markers. It's like a marker, so it's more permanent, stays. But the product that I like to use is just the eyebrow crayon. I find it stays really well. It sticks to all kinds of hair, so it's great for filling and shaping, and it helps to keep the unruly hairs down. So 2 tips when you're doing your brows. Try to get as close to the mirror as you can so you can really see them, and don't look like this. Allow your face to be natural so that your brows are shaped properly, so you're not always looking like this when you're walking around. And also just go with the natural flow of your eyebrow hair. If you try and manipulate it and shape it the way, like the opposite direction of the way that it grows, it's just going to make it even more unruly, and the hairs will rebel against what you're trying to do. If you do find that you have really squirrely, like hairs sticking everywhere even after you shape them eyebrows, I suggest just taking a little bit of hairspray, put it on the tips of your fingers, spray it on the tips of your fingers, and then just gently brush it through. Another tool that I would suggest everybody has is an eyebrow brush of some sort. This one is a good one because it's dual-sided. It has more of a stiff end and then more of a, it's still stiff, but it's softer. This is great for spraying hairspray on and just running it through to keep the brows shaped well. I like to use it too, just to run that color that I'm using to fill my brows. I like to run it through just so it's not so stark. Some people like a really full brow. I like more of a soft, natural brow. So basically all you have to do, or what I do, is just gently with the tip of this brush, or with this pencil, just brush gently through the hairs. I have a little bit of a space on this one up here, so I'm just gonna fill it in, and then using the side of the pencil, not the full tip, I just run the side along the end to create a really nice tail, so that it's nice and like nice and, I don't know what the crisp is the word I'm looking for, nice and crisp. And then just go over that gently. And then in the front here, I just like to go really, really softly. Like I said, I don't like a heavy brow. I like it to be more natural. So I just go really, really softly in the front. Remembering my points. I never want it to go past this area. So very softly running it through and filling it. There we go. And after, I just like to brush it through just to make sure, using this brush, just like to brush it through to make sure none of the hairs are really sticking up. And again, I like a really crisp tail at the end of my brow, so using that pencil, just creating that really crisp tail. And there we go. I hope you can see that beautifully shaped brows, in my opinion anyways. Really, really easy to create and easy to maintain. So I implore you ladies, do not neglect the brows. People see them. Thanks ladies.